Today guys, I wanted to go over a few things that I'm really surprised haven't been added to Grand RP yet. Honestly, all three of them that I'm going to go over today make complete sense, and I'm sure a lot of you will agree. Before we get into it, if you haven't already joined the server and want to, be sure to click the link down below in the description, click on Start Playing, select which server you want to play on, register an account, and download the launcher. And by the way, we are just getting our family sorted out. We got a bunch of guns, applied for unofficial, we got numbers, so if you want to join, the Discord link is down below in the description. But anyways, let's go over the very first thing, a manual transmission. I've used one of the manual transmission mods in story mode, and it was freaking awesome. I honestly would have loved to see it in GTA Online as well, but that never happened. And in Grand RP, I feel like it'd be pretty sick. We got a bunch of awesome cars, and I'm sure a lot of people would love to drive manual instead of automatic all the time. It's crazy because they also have autopilot for electric vehicles, but they don't have a manual transmission. Now there's a couple ways they could implement it. Number one, adding a specific tuning shop with other mods as well, but you would be able to swap out your transmission there. And maybe you can install other stuff like nitrous, maybe engine swap, maybe change the exhaust note, stuff like that. Or it would be similar to how you would install a drift kit, where you just go to a garage that is owned by the state and just click it. And it'll cost you like 200k or 300k. But either way, it would be awesome to see that added. And once again, I'm kind of shocked it hasn't been added, at least for certain cars that you would just assume would be manual. Anywho, let's get into the next thing, which we're going to showcase at my garage. And what that thing is going to be is when you have a level 3 family or a level 4 family, for some reason they don't want any more cars to be spawned on the bottom floor. I was a little bit thrown off by this when I first got this house and I first got these cars. You can see we got all kinds of nice cars up here, but then we head down into the basement area, or the second floor. We got that side filled, and by the way, these are going to be our family vehicles for events. All blacked out. I might have to change the wheels on that one. But all of these other spots here are just empty. And I would love to toss some more cars around down here. I could see one of the reasons being you can't have that many cars in a garage or else they'll start to bug out a little bit. But I've seen way more cars than I have in this garage parked around the city, and they were perfectly fine for me. It would kind of be similar to how Beach Market is in a way. You know, some spawn in, some don't spawn in. That's because they have over like 30 cars or something in that area. They can also make it a different way where it's kind of similar to GTA Online, where you have one floor, and then to get into the next floor garages, you have to enter a separate interior, I guess. So it wouldn't just be two floors that are connected, it'd be two separate floors and pretty much completely different garages, but in the same place. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But either way, there's a lot of extra spots down there, and they probably should be used because, you know, why wouldn't they be, right? And the final thing I wanted to go over that I'm kind of shocked hasn't been added to Grand RP in a little while is a permanent content update. I was just thinking of this when I woke up. I was like, let me think about some of the last updates that we've gotten. We've had lots of Christmas ones, Halloween ones, birthday ones. The boss update was here and then it was gone. We have this new diplomacy update right now, which in my opinion is a pretty nice update, but I feel like it's kind of starting to die off. I haven't really seen too many people driving around those red trucks, and the only ones that are the massive families. But if that stays around, that'll be nice. But an update that isn't just here for a week or a week and a half. I can't remember the last time there was an update that was just permanently here. I honestly thought the boss system would just always stay in the game, but then it turned out it just disappeared. And like I said, that happened with every other update that we've gotten up until this diplomacy one, which I think is staying, but I can never be too sure. And what I mean by a permanent update is something that we can consistently do, not like just adding a bunker to the game or something like that. Similar to how the diplomacy update is, but something more for everybody, if that makes sense. Like how they added the offices. I believe that might have been the last major permanent thing that was added. Every single person in the city is able to have fun with it and do as they will. They can purchase an office. There's no limit to how many people can own offices. I think that might have been the last one. So something like that again would be great. I'm assuming it's going to happen soon. I'm not 100% about this, but I believe there's another update coming out in a couple of weeks from when I'm making this video, just near the end of April. So let's hope that update, if there actually is one, will have something along the lines of that, where it's permanent, something similar to the offices, but not like the offices, like I said, just something awesome that everybody could do that stays in the city forever. Like in the Russian server, they have mafias. They got sports betting. They got more cars that you could purchase at the shops. and just a bunch of other cool crap. There's way too much to go over, but I'm assuming at some point they're going to start bringing a lot of that stuff over to this city. But either way, those are 3 things that I'm kind of surprised haven't been added to Grand RP yet. There's obviously a bunch of other stuff as well, so if you guys are shocked that something hasn't been added yet, or something that you really wanted to be added for a while and just expected it by now, comment it down below and let me know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one.